Never again the same. Speaking of sunsets, last night's was shocking. I mean, sunsets aren't supposed to frighten you, are they? Well, this one was terrifying. People were screaming in the streets. Sure, it was beautiful, but far too beautiful. It wasn't natural. One climax followed another and then another, until your knees went weak and you couldn't breathe. The colors were definitely not of this world. Peaches dripping opium, pandemonium of tangerines, inferno of irises, plutonian emeralds, all swirling and churning, swabbing like it was playing with us, like we were nothing, as if our whole lives were a preparation for this for which nothing could have prepared us, and for which we could not have been less prepared. The mockery of it stung us bitterly, and when it was finally over, we whimpered and cried and howled. And then the streetlights came on, as always, and we looked into one another's eyes. That was a poem by James Tate called Never Again the Same, which is important to me because I feel like it does everything that poetry should do, which is change and terrify you and spit you out the other end different than when you started. And I read that poem for the first time when I was 19 and I was still in college, and it made me want to read more poems. So I'm going to read the first poem from my new book called Several Altitudes of Not Talking. Several altitudes of not talking. You are part of other people, but not like them. You live in a little wooden box and wake up with your face in your palm and some sunlight, which is a sign of resignation, but not for you, which is part of what I meant by trying to effect change in myself and also talking, by describing to you that before a city can become spectacular, its buildings must put on an iron gown. And then some workers climb all around it, and it is like having no teeth because you are waiting for better teeth. I tell you, I am very attached to my old teeth. In a game called All of This is Hypothetical, I did not once slide my teeth across the table. I do not even remember what you offered as the hypothetical exchange for a life where I only drink soup. There were some girls on their bikes and wind. There were some people reuniting after many years apart or just a day. You were not like everyone else, making demands with wild gesticulations. I thought about maybe trying to sharpen my knowledge of jokes. I thought about really needing a hug. A very important car with sirens rumbled by and sounded exactly right.